Welcome to the Vessel Online. I'm Calen Markstrom. If you're looking for the next awe-inspiring blockbuster movie, Austin Clemen may have found the film for you. Let's step into his reality as he gives you this week's movie moment.
I'm Austin Clemen, and this is USF's Movie Moment. The movie today is one which is directed by Steven Spielberg and is based on a book by Ernest Cline about a virtual world which acts as the main world that people pretty much spend their whole lives living for. Whoever controls this game world pretty much controls the real world. This movie is Ready Player One. The movie's goal is to take us on a journey of awe, wonder, and nostalgia as we follow the people of this world as they live their entire lives based around the virtual world, which is now up for grabs for anyone to take over and inherit a lot of money if they can find an Easter egg hidden within the game, which can only be unlocked after finding 3 hidden keys. Ready Player One looks amazing. It definitely feels like an expansive, spectacular virtual world within the real world based on the visuals and how the movie was shot. The entire time, I was wishing this was actually real and that I could visit the virtual world known as the Oasis. As far as the cast and plot goes, the film was almost on point across the board. Mark Rylance plays the creator of the world, and boy oh boy, every time I see Mark Rylance act, I love him more and more. He is just great.
Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead.
Ben Mendelsohn plays a great villain in the film. He is a big jerk corporate game hater who just wants it for the monetary value, and that comes across perfectly. The main cast is just amazing. The acting only fails with some of the side characters, and the same goes for the plot. It was great except for a few subplots which seemed to drag on and on because they were just kind of boring. Most of which, though, dealt with one side character who the whole time I was wondering how she even got cast in the movie or why they didn't just write her character out of the movie entirely if it's a character in the book, which I don't know that. But her and her subplots were just so unbelievably unintriguing and felt like literally anything else could have gone in those places and the movie would have either been better or no different whatsoever. Which means that they're useless and they probably could have been dropped. Aside from that, however, Ready Player One stands tall and had me believing in it the whole time. There are a few extra minor gripes I have with the movie, such as how I felt the real world wasn't really fleshed out, and it made me feel like I hated the real world, but at the same time that kind of makes sense because we're supposed to believe that the people of this movie go to the virtual world, the Oasis, to escape the real one. And another minor gripe is just some consistency issues that kind of bugged me a little, but overall these extra gripes don't amount to much that is substantial for me. And because of this, I'm going to have to keep the ticket for Ready Player One. As one last point for the movie, there is a biggish yet smallish twist in the movie that I absolutely loved and did not see coming, which added to the awesomeness for me and made more of the movie make that much more sense. With USF's Movie Moment, I'm Austin Clemen.
Ready Player One brought in the most money domestically over Easter weekend with a total of $41 million brought in. It also currently has a 75% rating from critics and an 80% rating from audiences on Rotten Tomatoes. Harry Potter fans are rejoicing as they recently found a mock movie poster for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. While it was just an April Fool's joke, it turns out that Warner Bros. Are open to the idea of having it come to the big screen. Since the poster was revealed, actors and movie producers are coming forward supporting this movie. Thank you for joining us today. Come back tomorrow for another news update. For the Vessel Online, I'm Calen Markstrom.